If you're over the age of 40, you've been struggling with trying to get the body that you want, the energy that you need, and the confidence that you deserve, and this video is for you. I'm going to break down and explain in detail the exact formula that we use with our clients. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Brian Meisner, founder of FatLossAfter40.com, and we've been helping people for over 15 years, just like you, to get the results that they desire and deserve. And this is the formula that we use. Let's talk about this. So first off, we have found that fitness success after 40 comes down to three things. And we define success as someone who has lost the weight and kept it off for a year or longer. So that's how we track it. So this isn't some quick fix. It's not a gimmick. It's not a short term. It's not a yo-yo roller coaster. This is sustainable progress, and this is results that last. So it comes down, fitness success comes down to strength first. And that's about 40% of your success. 40% of your long-term results are going to come down to strength first. And why is that? That is because after the age of 40, our number one thing needs to be overcoming and fixing our sluggish metabolism. See, after years of stress, yo-yo dieting, genetics, the aging process, our metabolism starts to slow down. So we need to focus on really resetting and repairing a sluggish metabolism. I don't know about you, but the way I felt in my 20s and 30s is totally different when I hit my 40s and beyond, because you start to have less energy. What used to work suddenly stops working. That's all related to your metabolism. When your metabolism is slow, your weight loss is slow. So what can we do? We can ignite it. And that's where strength training comes in. We also get the added benefit of the afterburn effect. And what that means is you can do a workout today, and up to 72 hours after today, you're still burning calories and fat from that workout. You don't get that with cardio. You don't get that with any other form of exercise, only strength trainer. So that's the why. What is the what? We want you to focus on doing 2 to 3 strength training workouts a week. That's it. You don't need to live in the gym, nor should you. And we want you to do 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group. And the way that looks like is each muscle group, 2 to 3 exercises. Variety is key. Consistency is key. You want to shoot for a repetition range of 10 to 20. So your weight should be light enough to do at least 10, but heavy enough that if you can do more than 20, it's time to increase the weight. So that's number one. 40% of your results are going to come from strength first. All right. So the second component, the second principle, is the POP diet. The POP diet is the power of protein. And here you're going to find actually 30% of your success rates comes from following a higher protein diet. Now, what I'm not saying is I'm not saying to do Atkins or keto. We're not about elimination. We're about inclusion. We believe that carbohydrates are part of the program. We believe that fats are part of the program, but we also believe and know for a fact that protein should be the foundation. And here's why. Because nothing will boost your sluggish metabolism like protein. So if you're strength training, that's igniting your metabolism. If you're taking in protein, that's boosting your metabolism. We also know the added benefits of proteins. You get the added benefit of more energy. You get that energy, all day energy, more focus, and you also feel full. Protein foods tend to fill you up, where carbohydrate foods and fat-only foods tend to make you feel hungry all the time. So that's why I want to prioritize protein, the power of protein. Shoot for about 100 grams of protein. If you're taking in 4 to 5 small meals throughout the day, that's only about 20 to 25 grams per meal. Is very, very doable and achievable. I know you can do it. And last is the 30% comes from feedback. Now, feedback's interesting, and this is really where the magic happens, because we all know you can have the best workout, you can have the best meal plan, but if you don't do it, it doesn't really matter. Or if you do it wrong, it doesn't really matter. So the feedback is key. So feedback is a couple ways. We can always get feedback through such things as our Apple Watch or Fitbit to know, okay, am I getting that extra activity throughout the day? Am I getting my 10,000 steps? Maybe at the end of the day, you're looking at your watch and you're like, oh my God, I only did 5,000 steps today. Then you can kind of come up with some habits and think, okay, from now on, I'm going to go for a walk after dinner, or I'm going to park further away at work, or I'm going to do more chores around the house. Coming up with strategies, habits to get you closer to that 10,000 steps. That gives you the feedback. Then you know, okay, I did 6,000 steps today. Maybe next week I'm going to try and do 7,000 steps. You can build your way up. You don't have to go from 0 to 10,000. build your way up. That's where feedback is important. It lets you know you're on course. Second form of feedback that we love is diet journaling. And it sounds boring, it sounds monotonous, but actually it really is the key to unlocking unlimited fat loss. And here's why. When you write down what you eat, it does a couple things. First off, it makes you conscious of, oh my God, I ate more than I thought. Okay, but also it gives you insight as to trends. Like when we have clients do that, we can look back and say, you know what? Okay, I see you're eating at 2 o'clock. Are you really hungry then, or are you just stressed? You're eating at 7 o'clock at night. Do you need to eat, or are you just kind of bored? And then from there, we can come up with strategies and say, you know what? You're really not hungry. You're just emotionally eating. You're eating because you're sad. You're eating because you're lonely. All these reasons, we all eat for different reasons. We can identify that. Once we identify that, the rest is the easy part. Then we come up with strategies and say, all right, next time you feel hungry, ask yourself if you're hungry or if you're bored. So again, feedback, super important. And honestly, that's about 30%. And that really is the magic that holds all this together. So if you're looking at this, so I look at the success principles upside down triangle, whereas you want to have obviously the strength first. That's going to be the most important. And then as always, you can't out exercise a bad diet. So then we're going to have the POP diet, the power of protein. And then last, we have the feedback loop, which is going to hold everything and bring everything together. So I hope that helps. If you need anything, reach out to us. We're here to help you get the results that you want. Be great.